Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to do a proper barbell curl. Okay, a lot of people do barbell curls because they want to just lift weight and show off how much they can lift, or they want to straighten the arms down at the bottom. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you how not to do a barbell curl if you're interested in bodybuilding and not proving to your friends that you have the proper strict form. So if you notice, when you're straightening the arm at the bottom, what you're doing is you're transferring the stress from the bicep onto the tendons by the elbow. Okay, so you're either transferring the stress to the tendons or you're transferring the stress to the brachialis, which is not what you want if you want to hit the brachii, which is the mountain part of the bicep. If you want to hit the brachialis, that's a different thing altogether, but the fact is that you want to hit this part. Now I'm going to show you how to do a barbell curl in order to keep the tension on the bicep brachii. Now just bear in mind, I do have a shoulder injury from a hockey tear, a labral tear, so I have to keep the arm a little bit more bent than usual to keep the bicep tense, so that way it stabilizes my shoulder. So you won't have to keep your elbow quite as bent as I do, but this is the reason why I'm bending my arm quite so much at the bottom. But if you notice, this remains constant all the time. I never straighten the arm all the way, and I never have. This is how I built biceps, okay? So if you want to know the secret to doing barbell curls, this is the way it's done. A lot of people don't want to know how it's done, but if you're interested in really keeping the tension on the bicep, this is the way to do it. So if you notice, I don't straighten all the way down the bottom, okay? Now again, you'll have to straighten your arm a little bit more, possibly. You probably don't have a messed up shoulder like I do from my hockey injury, so you can have your arms a little bit straighter because you're not dependent on the bicep to stabilize the shoulder like I am. But the fact is, the principle is still the same. You keep that tension on the bicep, and then you curl up and then come down again. Curl up, come down, but you never rest the bicep. This is the biggest mistake I see people do. They rest on their joints and then they go do another rep. Well, what they're doing is just increasing the mileage on the joints, and they're not actually getting any more results with the muscle. They're not keeping the tension on the muscle, and that tension on the muscle, that constant tension, is what's going to force the bicep to adapt. Okay, so this is something you can apply to any exercise, but this is how it looks when you apply it to the barbell curl. And of course with me it's a little bit more extreme because I'm applying it to myself and my own injury history, which is what I encourage you to do, is apply exercises in the way you need to apply them. There is no standard way, there's just a way that's right for you based on your history, your injuries, and your strengths and your weaknesses, okay? So bear that in mind. So I hope this helps, and thanks for watching. And if you need to get a hold of me, just go to www.naturalgallantbodybuilding.com, and I'll see you soon.